going to start with this press conference. Congratulations, FNATIC, for your victory. We are going to start with some questions here in the room. You go first.
Hey guys, congrats on the win. Big win today. Alpha, you picked up the operator and the outlaw at the end of Icebox there. You were just taking people's heads off. Is that something you're going to keep doing lots of throughout the tournament?
Yeah, I think pretty operator on attack is pretty strong, and someone is the abuse, and probably that's the player I'm gonna do it probably.
Cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, I've got a couple questions for the Valorant competitive community on Reddit. For Boaster, why did you opt to pick a flashless team comp on Icebox?
Oh, this comp is historically a good comp throughout the years. Something that is kind of close to the comp we were running right before with the Teo. We just swapped out the Teo for the Jet. Well, I can't remember if we had a Gecko or not. Did we have a Gecko as well?
Yeah,
I can't remember, but it's a good comp. It works with our setup. It might not be as strong in like scrims, but when it comes to officials and people play like scaredy cats, that's when you get full value out of it. So as long as we've just shown that we can take map control. You don't need a flash on Icebox, really.
Thanks. And for all of you guys in general, what is your expectation for the next game against G2? Will stupefying work on them the way it worked on Sentinels?
Hell yeah. We get everyone here to stupefy with us next time. When we're on stage, we'll get everyone. We'll get the whole Krang. Gang even, not Krang. What's Krang?
Thank you.
Yeah.
it always works.
Yeah. 100% win rate.
No.
No,
Texture, I missed him. He wasn't there.
yeah.
Crashies, the last time we saw you on the international stage was against Billy, the infamous, 04. How does it feel to be back dominating on the international stage again like you once did?
Obviously, it feels really special, especially to do it with these guys. They've just been like so awesome to me and just been brothers. So it just, like I said, this team is something special. And for me to be back again and just surreal moment for me. So it's lovely.
Do you think you can go all the way?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hey there. Another question from the Valcom Reddit. I have another question for Boaster. We saw the usual slow tempo gameplay on Sunset and Ascent. However, on Icebox, there were many faster rounds. Was that something you guys had prepared for, or was this an adaptation after the first two maps?
No, I think it's just we're playing the maps. I just think I can get really good reads, and our comps on every map aren't brute force rushing into them. We have to take our time, not die to like AWPs or anything, and that's what we practice. So unfortunately, it gets squeaky bum time when there's 20 seconds left on the clock. That mid-split round in the end, having Alfia save us in the end. So yeah, it just gets crazy, but we thrive in the chaos. No, chaos coming.
Good job, bro.
That's what Kron says.
Nah, but I mean, on Icebox, it was easy to control the game on attack. Like, they were keep doing the same one-way smoke over and over again, and we already knew how to play against it. Like, basically, they just had the same pattern, 12 rounds, kind of. But obviously not 12, but less. And we just, like, instantly knew how to play against it.
Thank you. And I've got one more question for the team. It's been almost 2 years since EMEA lifted an international trophy, and you guys are now in a prime position to get another one. Does that pressure of proving that the EMEA region is still competitive affect you in any way?
I think EMEA is always been good. I mean, even last year when we didn't do great on internationals, antics was always on finals. I think EMEA is always have like one team who makes really good, but it just they didn't win sadly last year.
Thank you.
Yeah, I got no pressure.
And I don't
Zero pressure, zero expectations.
Zero pressure, zero diamonds.
Hello, Pietro here, independent media. I would like to ask, what idea was for the Kuber to be kidnapped at the end of the game?
Oh, well, Sentinels were nice enough to send me a Cuba in the off season. And so, yeah, we were just like, should we put it in the bin? Like,
Who's we, bro?
what do you mean we?
Was it you or was it we?
We're together, right?
All All right, thank you, and good luck in the remaining of the championship.
Thank you.
Hey guys, Bodok here. This question goes to Kayak and anyone else who wants to answer that. So Kayak tweeted yesterday that he got a little bit of food poisoning. How do you guys combat that? Like, do you have some different like ways of like combating it, or what can you share about it?
Can I talk first? Well, talk. We have a best performance coach you can ever have. Is Phil right there? He always supports us with his medicines.
Yeah, I think it's a huge shout out for Linda and Phil because they were helping me pretty much whole day yesterday when it comes to like supplies and stuff and what should I do. What else? And I was just resting yesterday all day, 24 hours in the bed. Had a rough night, but yeah, today I was feeling a bit better, but it was still a rough game when it comes to energy. I think especially on Ascent. After Ascent, I was like really low energy at the end, and I had to eat something. And on Icebox, I came back a little, you know, not fully, but just a little.
All right, great. Thank you very much. Wish you speedy recovery.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next question goes to Golden.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. First of all, Golden from RTLG, congratulations, Fnatic, on reaching this victory. And I would talk about your next opponent. That is going to be G2. The last time that you faced G2 was on, well, it wasn't off season, but in the season was on Champs 2024, and you eliminated them from that competition. So I want to ask you, how do you feel about this opponent right now? Because they made roster change, they made roster changes, and Fnatic also did roster changes from now. So you feel that the result is going to repeat, beating G2 again, or it's going to be more harder?
I mean, obviously it's going to be harder since they're a very strong team. Everyone knows that they're kind of super team of NA at the current moment, especially considering they're the last stand of Americas. I would say we will be still ready for that. Like, as we can see in their previous matches, they obviously can struggle against anyone. Like even in GG match today, they trolled their heaven even to like they were in a huge advantages. I think like, and obviously they also can come back. Like in their last map, they just did insane comeback from 4-11. Basically, like we should expect everything and expect nothing. So yeah, we will win. What?
Okay, thank you so much, and good luck in your next game.
Thank you. Next question goes to Joao.
Hello, guys. May I have two questions or no?
Yes.
So, okay. The first one is to Buster. So, Buster, what's the main challenge, bro, in an IGL battle against an experienced player like Junquil?
I think it's just we play our game, we find the reads, and then I have to make a call, and it has to be confidently made. And I think when it came to Ascent and Icebox, those are maps that on the attack side I've got history on. I'm quite good at attack side calling on those maps. When it comes to official games, in scrims, people are just charging at you, so it's a bit different. But in officials, everyone's like scared. So it's a lot of fun, those maps. And then when it came to Sunset, you know, I think we were doing like somewhat okay stuff. It was just we weren't able to get the trades or win certain important rounds. So it could have been a different game, that one too. And so for me, playing against John QT is not so much about John QT. It's more so about us just doing our stuff and how we prepped and stuff and just trading, having a good time.
Okay. And the next one is to the coach. What's the main focus for preparation? Looking ahead to the match against G2, the tactics and the stuff.
I think we're gonna start with some nice rest. We've been going nonstop for like 9 days in a row now, I think. So that's priority number one. And then after that, it's just the usual. I don't think we're gonna do anything crazy where there's no like time to make drastic changes. So we gotta rely on the stuff that we've already prepared. And I'm sure that with whatever we have available, we can do some real damage.
Okay, thank you. Good luck next match.
Thank you. Last question goes to Pedro.
Pedro.
Hello. The next question's to Boaster from Pedro Romero. Specifically focusing on Ascent, Sentinels opted for the Waylay. So I'm wondering, how did you react and work around that pick in the map? Also, what was the most difficult part in facing Sentinels?
When they logged in the Waylay, I was like, it's free, it's free, it's free, it's free, it's free. No, I was joking. No, I just think I've seen that comp. G2 ran it, and they still had the Teo as well. And I was like, 2 rockets. Yeah, you're having a laugh if you think you're going to be getting through Kayak and Alfie with 2 rockets, and then coming into me. No, I'm joking. And Vice and Crashies on the other side. So yeah, I think wasn't too worried about it. Knew how to play against it. Did our thing. Got the reads. And then all it takes then is some miracle and someone shooting. And luckily we have our boys shooting. And I was just there.
Thank you. Thank you, Fnatic, for being here with us. With this, we conclude this press conference. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
Thank you.